It's been a hectic week. Just came back from a very, very nice getaway. Hi, Ayama, Miss Kwam, Nozipho, Nyanem.
Hello.
Hi, can you see me?
Hey.
Your network is bird.
Amen. Some. Can you see me?
I can see
you
you,
hear
but
me?
you keep cutting.
I keep cutting. Okay. Is it better now?
Yeah.
I can see you perfectly.
Cool, let's
go. Can you see me and hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Hey, Som.
Yebo.
Hello.
Yebo.
Ngcono sikhuluma isiZulu. Uyangiva?
Ngiyakuzwa, asizulu isixhosa lesi ngiyangiva.
It's taught. Hello, darling. Isenzani network? Yes, yay. It's showing us flames.
And I've got Wi-Fi
technology.
here. I've got Wi-Fi here, so it shouldn't be. Thank you.
Yes, I also have Wi-Fi here. We shouldn't be having problems. But anyway, I see your future is very bright.
Yes, my eyes are tired because we've been driving from Kruger, so we just arrived now, so I am tired.
Oh man, but thank you so much. You made it, Nick.
Yeah, boy.
We appreciate it. I love you for the effort. Thank you. I hope that bubbly is local.
I can't hear you.
No. I hope that bubbly is local.
Yes, it is local.
I hope that bubbly is local.
Yes, it's local.
Right, bubbly, wrong hat for this conversation. Right, bubbly, wrong hat. Mara, why? Why ungana timing? Hey, yes.
No, I had no choice. I had no choice. My hair is horrible.
Is the hair horrible today?
Horrible. Horrible
today. That's fine. You know what I'm disappointed in the most is that you went all the way to the Kruger. So ordinarily we would have had this conversation at lunchtime. But anyway, so you were driving from the Kruger. Where is the private jet when you need it the most?
No. So we initially wanted to fly the private jets, but this time, but this time we decided, I enjoy road trips. So I enjoy stopping in like those small stops and looking at the scenery. We've got beautiful scenery in South Africa. So sometimes flying can still get away, and we were not rushing anywhere. So driving was the best thing ever.
Yeah, which is fantastic. So that takes me to, and I didn't want to go there first, but now that you talked about the scenery and driving, which is your favorite shot left in South Africa, Mzansi? Now that we are there.
It will have to be, without any doubt, Durban, KZN. Driving there is the easiest drive for me, and it's the most beautiful for me. I hear which there's garden route. I've never done garden route because I'm still trying to think how do I get to it and shorter. So for me, driving to Durban is the best.
KZN must be the one, ne?
Yebo.
Okay, so thank you so much, my brother, Guti Uvumile, Guti invited today, proudly South Africa. But before we get into the business of the day, ne, I just want to do a little bit of a throwback. We know each other for how long? Yes, I was having a personal, for like, can we just, I mean...
I think safely we'd say 30 years.
But that's the figure I came up with, and we never had this conversation. Let's just tell the people who have joined us, we didn't prepare. This conversation is not prepared. So we didn't have a sidebar and what. We've known each other for 30 odd years. Can you believe it? 30 odd years. And I just want to say, good Lord, 30 years, if you throw back to when we met back then in the dusty streets of Orlando, which is your hood,
yeah,
and Rockville, which is my hood. It was before the wholesome, before si Telly Aromet. Before wholesome.
Unfortunately, if you're under 40, you won't know wholesome.
Yeah.
Wholesome, for anyone who's over,
no,
you eat it once it's being served. Now you must eat it within 2 minutes, otherwise.
Yeah, you must eat now. You must eat now. Wholesome, you must eat now. You can't. We are paga. We are wholesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and besaphanga wholesome ngaleso sikhathi singakayifafazi nge-aromat. Angikusho njalo ukuthi maso happena in life, so tell aromat. Yeah, but I just wanted to give a brief background, which we know each other for so. I think we've always been somewhat in each other's lives, you know, and I must just say, which even asking you, hey.
We share star. You were born.
I'm listening.
I'm the 23rd. You are the 24th, ne?
28.
When is your birthday? In December.
I'm the 20. December 28. Yeah, 20. So we do share star, don't we? Or we share a month.
Network.
Yeah. We share a month. We are December, both of us.
Happy, don't move. I think because we're moving, we are Carter.
Okay. I'm trying to find a great. Okay, I won't move. I'll just position myself here. So I was saying, we share a month. So yeah. You are the 20. I'm the 28th. Remember 23rd, and in the spirit of local. Remember, we had a plan. We were trying to organize something in the spirit of going to support Uwandi, who is Uwandi Edube, who is a legendary in the hospitality scenario. I mean, Uwandi started the revolution of restaurants, elokishini, and all of that. But COVID dealt with us, we couldn't continue to do that. But the whole idea was to go there, invite our friends, and ask our friends not to buy us gifts, but the gifts they would have bought us would be to go to Bawandi and buy takeaways and support him for the day. Remember that plan that we had?
Yeah, I did, but because of the COVID, we ended up having to postpone it.
Yeah, which was so unfortunate. So and I don't know what to call you, Nenamsan. Somizi, some Paya, some Gaga, all of it. Or all of it in no particular order, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So church and it's really largely around, we can't help but notice as proudly South African, how you've gone out, how local products have a special place in your heart, so to speak, rather. How you are very vocal about supporting local. And I don't think that you are supporting local because, shame, you feel sorry for local products. You support them because I think you believe, Uguti, they are good quality products that are deserving to be supported by South Africans. Why do you do it? Why do you see the need to support local brands?
I honestly wish I did what I'm doing now way back. Hold on. I honestly wish did what
to do something some we can only see your glasses. Tilt your phone or something. So there we go. And it's gonna ucele photo bomber there. Angifuna ukumbiza ngegama ngoba ngiyazi ukuthi ubani. Angakuphazamisi.
So I did what I'm doing now way back, but it's never too late. Ne? So I'm very passionate right now about supporting local, anything local and everything local. However, it comes from a place of realizing the good quality and the great talent that we have in South Africa, and realizing how we can create our own wealth if we truly support each other. And we need to know that we've got something that the rest of the world doesn't have. And so for me, it comes from a place of encouraging people to truly really support, and not support for the sake of Kuti. We are supporting by also being honest with your support and saying, see, because they're good and because it's what I need, it's a product that I need. But then also you must also be strict with quality productions, quality delivery, professionalism, and so forth and so on. So if we work hand in hand, I think that would take us very far. And I can give you examples of brands that I know I didn't realize, but me being part of them would really change somebody else's life and change other people's lives because they employ people, you know. Batu, for instance, is one of the most fastest developing businesses in South Africa. And I was there when it started. And and Theo even remembers that when he gave me the shoe and he asked me to post it, I said, no, I'm not going to post it if it's not good quality and if it's something that I don't like. And when I realized great quality, I posted it and his business improved. And I mean, I didn't even think of that. I was like, I'm just tagging him. If he gets 10 followers, it's great. But his business changed for the better. That made me realize, and you look at brands like about David Tlale, Gert Johan, like I can name a lot of brands, about Tepo Jeans, African Swiss, that have been a part of Naked Ape, Urapeling, designers at large. And I realized if I can change or make it better 1% at a time, I'm great. But also, I always encourage again is if I'm able to walk into a Louis Vuitton store and a Gucci store without asking for discount, without negotiating, why must I do it to my fellow South Africans? Umaxhosa, for instance, some would say my cost is expensive. Expensive how? How? You know what I'm saying? We don't complain or bring about quality and their worth. So why? For me, that's the most important thing. Why must I do the same thing to local brands? If my Xhosa says a pair of socks is 400 bucks, if I can buy a pair of socks for 6,000 bucks at Gucci and not complain, why must I complain to my Xhosa? Do you understand?
Exactly. Absolutely. And and that's exactly what we say as the country's official buy local campaign. Exactly that. You know, when Louis Vuitton or Gucci sells us an item for whatever amount it may be, no one questions it. You know, no one questions it. But when Umaxhosa or Teens or Devin Raja or any other local, it doesn't even have to be only clothes, anything. You know, we quick to say, yeah, no, but you know, Iyadura or it's not good quality, or you want a discount. But you also touched on a very important reality, Somizi, which, you know, when you buy so let's make an example, Wobatu. When you buy a pair of sneakers, it's not only about you're supporting his business, but there's people behind the scenes, you know, that your purchase enables him to keep the people that work for him, that to be able to make more sneakers. And it's also households, right? Labantu abasebenza lapho in kwi-factory ka-Theo for Batu are human beings that come from homes. Some of them are human beings that are, especially in our context as abodaki. There's something called black tax. We, you know, when we get a salary at the end of the month, it doesn't just go to you. It goes to, you know, there's a chain. So it's about, you know, when the president said that there's an economy recovery plan, the economy is not going to, save itself. It takes every South African to make a little bit of a difference, you know, by purchasing local, by supporting local. Like, not because we feel so for these products, but because it's the right?
Okay.
Your network is buffering. Your network, okay, you're back now.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. You're back now. I can see you properly.
Cool.
Yes. So I was saying what the value chain behind supporting local, you know, keeps people employed. So we say at Proudly South African, buy local to create jobs, but also buy local to sustain the jobs that are there already. So, you know, David Lale has 6 people working for him. For him to be able to keep those people employed, if no one buys from him, it's a problem. If nobody buys from PCs, it's a way to, it's a problem, you know, because if we don't support those guys, those people, who else is supposed to do it? But on local and supporting local is a lifestyle, right? It's about the cars that we make in South Africa. You know, there's cars, local cars that we assemble here, you know, and then we export to other countries. You know, there's a BMW that is made locally, assembled locally. Polo Vivo is made here, and then it's sold, you know, locally and internationally. Furnitures that we have at home, I can imagine that in your house, nalapho you know, there's things like paintings or something, couches that are made locally. You know, it's a lifestyle thing. It's the music we listen to, the clothes we wear, the cars we drive, you know, appliances at home, TVs that we buy. You know, the cell phones, smartphones that are made locally now. So you can have a whole lifestyle by supporting local.
Okay, you see, that's another topic for another day that I would like you guys to have. There's certain products that exposed to us. I did not know, Uguti, they are made local. I did not know, you know. Happy?
I'm here.
Nkanyiso. Ngiyakubona boy, ngiyakubona boy. Ngiyakubona boy. All right. So before we got cut, yes, Happy's joining again. Happy.
Hey.
Much better. Much
Hopefully
better.
the next, yeah, it's much better now.
Okay. So I was saying, ne? Uyangizwa?
Yes, go ahead, some.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
I was saying that I'm just hearing for the first time, Uguti, there's TVs that are made locally, there's cars that are made locally, and I think it's I think most part of it's your job. I don't know who else's job as proudly South African to expose those brands, make them accessible, or let us know about them. I don't know whose job it is to do that, because if I don't know, I can imagine a lot of people don't know that. I mean, when I think local food, local designers, local artists, local what? Local medicines, but I didn't think in the technology business there is local. I didn't know. Hence,
Yeah.
I'm appliances wonky, they're not local. But if I know,
Okay.
I would love to. Do you get what I'm saying?
I hear you. Absolutely. And you're right. And it is our job. It's the DTI's job. It takes a lot of entities and a lot of people to take that message out to South Africans, to Umzansi. Like you say, if you don't know and what you think is local is just the clothes, that are out there. It's about designing. What about other people who may be out there who go to shops every day and they don't necessarily buy local food, local drinks. I mean, we've got wine, we've got soft drinks, we've got, all the ingredients that you use in your cooking show, for example. You could make amazing meals with just local. And I see some of the shows, abo Aromat, abo Robertson's, all of those are products that are local products. You can have a great meal with local food like that. You can couches, tiles, appliances, TV sets, smartphones, cars, outside furniture, for around the pool, everything. It's a lifestyle. It really is. And that's our effort at Proudly South African, to spread the narrative and the word as wildly as we possibly can to South Africans, that you can look amazing, in local sneakers, local jeans, local t-shirt, local hat, local glasses, a local bag, get into a car that is assembled locally, and have a great life support, but knowing that you've made a difference in somebody else's life by buying local. So we're going to break it a little bit, and I'm going to ask you, okay, yeah, I see you want to say something.
Yes, there's a question that keeps popping up here, and it's a question that I see a lot,
Yes.
I hear a lot. A lot of people say, we don't trust local products, we don't trust local appliances. How do you change a mindset? And for me, yes, it's a matter of giving answers to that question without attacking that person, which I want to slimmer. Why would trust them overseas? No, they are asking because they don't know better, So how do you answer that question.
And that comment is a fair comment, and we get it everywhere. People are saying it's a mindset issue. Generally, as South Africans, we just don't trust local. We really don't. We've been conditioned to think that if anything that comes out of the country, you know, if it's a lovely outfit that comes from China, it is deserving to be bought. You know, it's properly priced. It's deserving to be bought, but anything that is made locally, it's not good enough. The quality is not good. It's too overpriced. You know, and it's a myth. It's a mindset issue that we generally as South Africans have. But okay for, and you know, the buy local phenomenon, Somizi, when we say buy local, support local, it's a tried and tested method the world over. Americans will tell you that burger, like a burger and chips, is the best in the world because they believe in their own. They'll come to the country and open a franchise of, you know, donuts or whatever the case may be. They open a franchise. Tina, South Africans, we're gonna go queue. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, a long queue to support that American franchise that is coming to the country to, you know, to do business here. But let Tebogo open a bakery and sell amazing donuts and call the shop Tebogo's Bakery. We will all question Tebogo and say, who is he? You know, no one, there will no, there's not going to be any queue outside his shop. No one's going to wake up at 6 o'clock and go queue for a burger. Remember what happened when Burger King came? There were long queues. You know, I remember one in Rosebank where I couldn't believe it. I could early in the morning because we wanted to say, because, you know, it's what we see on television. It's all these international movies. You know, they sell products to us, you know, as South Africans, where we think products that come out of the country are the most amazing. And then we start, you know, thinking our own products are inferior. I mean, look at what you did with the collaboration with Ubatu. By the way, Ubatu this week, Theo and the Batu brand has joined Proudly South African as a Proudly South African member, meaning, you know, they can market themselves as Proudly South African, use the logo, because that logo means 4 things. It means that product, Batu, is a good quality product because we go through all the checks and balances. It also means, those are the 4 things we check for, quality. So we know for sure equality Batu is a good one. Then we know that local content, he didn't go to China, brought in the shoe, and then markets it as a South African shoe. We know that it's made by South Africans here at home for South Africans. The other thing is that we are comfortable that he runs a proper business. It's not a chop shop and a Mickey Mouse situation. He treats his staff well. He runs a proper business. And he takes care of the environment. And that's why we invited him, and he was happy to join us as a proud. And what we then do as Proudly South African, we are busy now linking him up with a big retailer that is now going to, and they are busy this week. We're linking him up with a big South African retailer that is going to buy from him, give him business, you know, for the longest time. That's what we do as Proudly South African. We don't just say you have our logo, and then what? Because, you know, you could have a great business, but if you don't have a market to sell your business to, you're in trouble, you know? So that's the kind of work that you do. But it's I'd like to see comments. Do you see any lovely comments like the other one that you saw?
Yes, I've got
let's try.
I've got something here from Yolis Satambuza saying the question is how are we conditioned to buy externally? Proudly SA must work smart to change local mindsets. Advertising plays a big role.
Absolutely, and she's spot on. Advertising, I mean, if the audience that is in this platform now saw Proudly South African on TV every night, heard you know, something about Proudly South African on the radio, saw billboards, the Proudly South African every freeway, you know, that reminds people to buy local, the mindset will slowly but surely change by all means. But though we all know, you know, those type of things take you know, big budgets to make it a reality. I mean, we really need exorbitant budgets to make it a reality. But we slowly move it up. I mean, we can't ignore the movement of buying local lately. You saw the soccer teams, Pirates, and I think the other team is Baroka. The one team was wearing Tepo the jeans. The other team was wearing Batu shoes. I mean, we can't wait for the likes of our Beyonce, Nabo Oprah to come here and wear Maxhosa. You know, there's a disconnected district. We can't, you know?
But they have.
Yes, they have.
Yes.
They have. They've come to the country.
Yeah. Oprah was wearing hair. Beyonce was wearing Richie Nisi and Quitera.
Yes.
But
yeah.
So for me, I don't even mind if they don't wear them. I think for me, if we are grounded and rooted on our own, you know, we truly and support local. For me, it's not I'm sure not for me only. It shouldn't be just about products, like tangible products. It should be about the music, the arts, the craft, the poetry, literature, you know, storytelling, so forth and so on. It should just be about everything, you know.
What happened to your phone? Did it fall? Oh, there you are. And I agree. It's a lifestyle. Okay, it's a lifestyle. It's not only clothes, it's everything. Everything. It's really everything. And it's only also, like you say, not necessarily a tangible product like this bottle of water, which is made locally. It's about a service as well. You know, and when I say a service, you know, earlier on, Beskuluma Wandi in Soweto. That's a service. That's a restaurant. It's about local hotels and local airlines, about Mango Airline, about, you know, it's about that. It's about hotels, restaurants, anything and everything that you can possibly think of. Somebody said, as South Africans, we don't have confidence in ourselves. Yeah, and I think we have tackled that reality. We just don't have confidence in our own products. Look at your outfits at Idols, for example. My understanding is that all those amazing outfits are made by South Africans at all times.
So,
yes?
So like even that, I try as much as I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right.
I'm here.
However, I must be honest. We still have a long way to go when it comes to service delivery, when it comes to professionalism, hospitality, quality control, quality products. We still have a long way to go, and we need to be upfront. And that is why a lot of people become discouraged in fully paying for what it's worth, in fully supporting local, because they know if I go to a Nike store, chances are everything is just going to be great. But if I go to a local shoemaker, I'm going to find mistakes, or the service is not great, it's not delivered on time, and don't. But again, it's a two-way. Sometimes also we need to understand that Nike did not just wake up and became what it is now. It also started where David Tlale is. It also started where Maxhosa is. It also started where Chef Ndi is. Jamie Oliver did not just have 21 restaurants and became this superstar. He started from a truck. His businesses were not that great, and so forth and so forth. So it's been a struggle in the beginning, but let's not give up on each other. But however, service providers must also like really up their game in terms of treatment, delivery, quality, and so forth and so on. No,
I agree. You know, it's one thing for us to say local is lacking, but we must understand holistically what lekker means. So it takes good service from a service provider, whether it's a tailor, whether it's a designer, whether it's a hairstylist. You can't go to a hair salon and then you come out looking worse than you walked in. You know, whether it's somebody doing your face beat, whether it's somebody selling, around the corner, whether service delivery is key for this discussion. With that said, here's a bit of a break. Kota or Bani Chow? What's your favorite? You take me a bit of a detour.
To be honest, Bani Chow.
Bani Chow. Okay, from where? KZN, ne? Obviously, a good Bani Chow. Can only be.
I prefer, like, I enjoy Durban Bani Chow anyway.
Durban Bani Chow. Okay, so it's not Kota, it's Bani Chow for you. Popcorn or amakip like amaskopas? You might be sophisticated, but there's things that you can't get rid of.
I can't hear you now. Hold on. Let me re-invite you.
Are you gonna re-invite me?
Yeah, Ansaguz, there was a call that went in, and Ansaguz, get out. I will re-invite you again.
Okay, can our audience and our guests please come back? We've got like 15 minutes to go.
All right, can you hear me now? Yes. Okay, let's start again. Let's start again.
Yes, I can. Okay. Oh. Okay, so you said I didn't hear
anybody from
is your favorite
Plaza or Durban.
Okay, is the one. Alrighty. So and then the next one is popcorns or amakip.
Scopas any day.
Like scopas.
Yeah.
Any day, ne? So Mawia ekasi. Just for a short left, I mean, I do that. When I go,
yes.
I have to come back with a packet of scopas. Scopas for you. Okay. I asked you about your local short left when we started.
Yeah.
You said KZN is the one. Your favorite local musician, not the one you're hanging out with there. Someone else.
It will have to be Zonke. Zonke or Kelly Kumalo.
Zonke or Kelly Kumalo. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I hear you. Zonke or Kelly Kumalo. I couldn't agree with you more. And then when last did you catch a taxi? Not Uber, ne? Quantum, like a taxi, not Uber. When last?
25 years ago. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
A taxi to Soweto.
Yes.
A taxi to Soweto.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Of course.
No. And I'm proud of it because I like guys. I got it takes it.
Yeah.
And yibo abangenza ukuthi ngizothenga imoto one day ibuhlungu taxi, and unfortunately it's sad ukuthi a lot of people abanga taxi abana choice, and it's sad. It's supposed to be taxi is supposed to be it's supposed to be it's a necessity, right? And And
Yes.
you see, overseas, even a CEO can get onto a taxi or a train because the quality, the quality of the service and the comfort and the safety is proper. You see, it takes like South Africa, the same feeling anyone gets when you how train. Because train, number one, train, but it becomes mainly because of the quality is not great. The service is not great. The driving is not great. It's sad. It's sad. And it's true because not everybody has an option not to take a taxi. It's bad.
Yeah, it's a sad reality because, like you say, for abanye abantu, that's it. You know, they have no choice. It's their mode of transport.
And in the taxi industry is and it might sound wrong, they are bullies, ne? And they are bullies in a sense that they don't want to collaborate to make it better. Two, when other people have got other options to take other forms of transportation, it becomes a war, and yet they don't change their services. It's like being in a physically abusive relationship with someone, and when you leave them, they want to go beat up they've given you the reasons to leave them. So for me, I don't regret not will takes. I don't at all. I don't.
Yeah. Hey, it touched you on your studio.
Honestly, because I, even now, from where I live, I would see it takes skip a robot from the right lane into the left lane just because, and the right lane it's only right turn, but what the traffic it's left right turn, and then he skips irobot livuliwe and kunabantu phakathi. How do those people feel? They have no choice.
No.
You can't scream. You can't.
I know. No, we've seen it.
You can't.
You can't complain. You can't do anything. You can't do anything. Yeah, you know. But somebody says, how do they apply to join Proudly South African? So I'm going to suggest that you please just go to our website. The information will be there. Worst case scenario is that, you know, call us. The telephone number is there, and we'll take you through the process. It's a very easy process. We're not meant to complicate anyone's life, but we'll make a difference in your life. So the last one, some gaga, Muhodu or Mautwana? Both.
Anytime.
Any day. But when I see your meals that you cook at home and you post on Insta, I prawns.
No.
But that's a topic for another day. But by the way, didn't we have a date?
We did.
Did we not have a date? Did we not have a date that I think you coming to my house or I'm going to your house, but we cooking?
Listen, Happy, you missed out. You missed out on last week. I was having Amautwana wemvu in a jet.
No, in a jet. Mara, Somizi, why are you like that, Bara? Yes. In a jet.
No, I
instructed
them to make them.
Oh, yes. you told them to make, and they made them proper. Wow. So I'm going to challenge you on this platform because I've got witnesses. Because you said I missed out, meaning there was a probability and a chance that I could be invited. So the next time uhamba uya somewhere, may I join in? So ngizobona lo mkhodu, I mean amawutwana rather. La akwi flight, because ngifuna ukubuya bese ngiyasho ukuthi iqiniso lento besikhuluma la. So next time I'm in that private jet and the lunch is amawutwana ne. Not for 2022, please, Somizi. I mean, really, you know. Deal. A local club, soccer, football team, you're no way. Also me, this one. Is it this one? It doesn't matter which one's it doesn't matter. It remains this one. But talk about Kaizer Chiefs. I'm going to ask you one question. Can you imagine, under normal circumstances, no corona, we back a stadium, 90,000 people, F&B stadium, we're all wearing our jersey, like Usungboni Saganje. But the only difference is that jersey has been made in a local factory by South Africans. It has not been imported. It's made by South Africans, 90,000. Can you imagine how many families would benefit from a soccer jersey that is made locally? I'm talking just Kaizer Chiefs. Anga Downs, Zulu, all the teams, all of them, all the teams. Anga Can you imagine the difference? It takes something like that, a movement like that, you know, that'll make a difference. You agree? Yeah. Imagine. Yeah. You get me? Okay. No. We done, Sanosan. But one more question. Are you going to take the vaccine? Are you going to be in the queue? Yeah, vaccine. Okay, you have reservations. Okay, we'll talk about it in another platform. I just thought I'd take a quick a quick chance and find out which are you going to take the vaccine now? We need to go back to life as normal. Anyway, yeah. Okay, remember I know where you live, ne? So Mawang Foneli Uti, the jet is leaving next Saturday to go to KZN. Me, I know where you live. I'll come to your house. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, we appreciate your time. We don't take it for granted. We don't take it for granted at Proudly South African. You were driving, you're coming from work, you're tired, but you still made it. We do not take that for granted. So, and you've always supported us, by the way. Remember the Valentine's thing? Valentine's activation we did at Rosebank at the corner, giving people flowers and roses and chocolates. We come a long way. Thank you so much, my brother. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Say hello to Vusi. Thank you. We are together. Okay. All right.